What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and it was only a 4-minute rant by an extremely unlikable woman, but that may have been all that it took for G4TV to destroy themselves for a second time, because in the aftermath of Frost's epic meltdown, essentially calling anyone that had any criticism for her sexist because she's not as hot as the other G4 hosts of the past, the entire corporation has tried to protect her. They have doubled down on this attack on their fans. They have completely locked down any way for fans to communicate. They've restricted their entire Discord. They've restricted their subreddit, where you basically can't post anything without getting special permission from the mods first before anyone can say anything or put anything in the subreddit. Absolutely insane. They've completely neutered and censored both their YouTube and their Twitch chat. It has been a pathetic display from G4. And they're feeling it in the analytics. They have lost 4,000 subscribers since this happened, since this meltdown from Frost, which was not very well received, which has been ratioed in a massive, major way on YouTube. And of course, we all found out what it was actually about. It was actually about this video where they gave their Xbox predictions, and Frost said some incredibly stupid things about Sony and about Xbox, getting basic facts wrong about who owns which studios, about what exclusives are coming to which console and which platform. That's what she was getting heat for, but she decided to call everyone a sexist if they don't agree with her. But there are some people that are standing with Frost and standing with G4. Do you have any guess what group of people that may be? I'll give you a hint. They are some of the lowest scum of the earth. If you guessed games journalists, well, then you'd be right. That's about the only people who might feel better about bashing gamers and destroying fans than G4 themselves. And you can see from some of these reactions, Frost delivers brutal takedown of gamers' sexist expectations on G4's X-Play. And keep in mind that as so many people have uncovered, since it was all about her takes on games, her wrong takes on games, not just bad opinions, factually inaccurate on, again, thinking that BioWare was owned by Microsoft, thinking that Hogwarts Legacy was an Xbox exclusive, not really being able to name any PlayStation exclusives that are supposed to be coming in 2022. These are the things, the basic things that she was wrong about. That's why she was getting criticism. Her deciding to label all gamers who have a problem with her as sexist, that's just awesome. According to games journalists. And it's not just here from esports, right? And look at all this stuff. They have her whole entire diatribe written out so they can praise it on this website. Absolutely fucking insane. Of course, Kotaku Australia, same thing. G4 host slams X-Play's audience sexist expectations. The funny thing is, in the rant, she says that the other members of X-Play get backlash when they do a review and it's not Adam, because everybody is there and likes Adam. So everyone gets backlash. But that doesn't discount the fact that when it happens to me, it's because of sexism. This person is legitimately a fucking idiot. They are trying to gaslight everyone so that they can play the victim. Well, some people, like myself, are not going to fall for it. Some people, like the 4,000 people who have already unsubscribed, and likely will be more after this, can see right through this garbage. G4 host speaks out against sexism in the games industry. Game Rant hopping on board, defending Frost. And of course you have this one. G4 host Frostgrin takes stand against sexist viewers objectifying women. I have an image to show you. In light of Dexerto also coming to her defense, saying she's taking a stand against these sexist people who objectify women. Can you tell me what kind of objectification this is, Frost? Can you tell me, please? This is on your Dungeons and Dragons stream. This is you. This is you looking at the camera, or trying to look at the camera while pretending to grab a man's ass. That seems, I mean, I don't know about you guys, that seems like she's objectifying someone. That seems like her unconscious biases could be ruining some people's day. because these people are all fake. They are all phonies. They are all disgusting individuals. And of course, we saw a lot of this play out on Twitter too. This is from Jeremy, who's been all over this story for G4. Really, he's the one I think that really got it rolling. Us reacting to it on Tuesday night's main event, putting out that video that blew up. But then you have Chris Scullion. I would go to his Twitter, but of course he deleted it and protected his account like the little bitch that he is. Look at that face. I do not think that man is allowed within 500 feet of an elementary school, but I digress. Great thing about Frost's rant is that it's the DNA weapon in the new Bond. Only the people it's aimed at are reacting to it. Anyone offended and saying don't insult your audience like this is exposing themselves as part of the problem. Decent folk know it isn't aimed at them. Someone responds, normally I'd agree with you, but in the quote tweets, there's a lot of women unhappy with the video as well, saying the whole thing feels performative in light of industry harassment. Framing it that it's only sexist guys angry at this doesn't seem fair. Kind of disregards their opinion. Beta bitch replies, I'm talking about the men responding though. Oh, okay. So when you said everyone, when you said anyone offended and saying don't insult your audience, like so many of the women were, you weren't talking to them. You're just talking to the men that have a problem with it. All of these male feminist beta bitches are exactly the same. These people are hypocritical lunatics. They really, really are. And of course, we've seen what Frost has done since then. She's continued to try to perpetuate the victim narrative. That is what she's done over and over and over again. All the while, everyone at G4 is supporting her because they agree with her. They also hate you if you don't completely align with their political viewpoint. We've seen the kind of things that Adam Sessler was saying. Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss, and wished his Republican family members would die. Literally the things that Adam Sessler is saying, all while retweeting and defending Frost and saying, this is why I hate people like that. This is why I hate people on the right wing because of this. It's lunacy. But I guess it shouldn't surprise us when someone like Blair Herter, who's very important to this G4 relaunch, is also saying similar things. Also turns out to have complete, total Trump derangement syndrome. Again, thanks to Jeremy for finding this one out there. That was definitely him. Speaking of Jeremy, this is what I think the end result of what G4 is doing. I think G4 is just providing a bigger opportunity for channels like this one, the one you're watching right now. Channels like Geeks and Gamers, channels like Nerdrotic, and what we do at Friday Night Tights, Tuesday night's main event over on Geeks and Gamers. These different places that people can go to hear the geek stuff they want to hear the gaming news, to hear all of this stuff from regular people who aren't going to disown you simply because you might have a different opinion than us, who aren't going to call you racist and sexist simply for being critical in the chat. The people on G4 are weak-minded as fuck. People like Frost, who let all these comments get to them because they actually got something wrong and decided, instead of owning it, instead of taking responsibility, to flip it around and try to pretend like it's the fans' fault. Well, this is the end result. I had a former member on G4, Chris Gore, on this channel today. We pulled 3.3 thousand people. More than G4 could ever wish to have, despite the fact that I have 500,000 subscribers. Well, they're down to 494, I guess, and they'll probably continue to drop. But I had 3.3 thousand people watching us talk about their meltdown with one of the truly good-hearted people that used to be a part of G4 is no longer part of this reboot. Thankfully, I think it's a thankful thing that Chris is not with them. But also, on Friday Night Tights, we had Gothics and Chris on. We were talking about G4. We had 11,000 people, got up to nearly 13,000 at one point, I believe, a record for Friday Night Tights. G4 had 450 people watching. This is what they have done. By forsaking their audience, by calling their audience sexist, by throwing them under the bus and attacking them, they have driven them away. And I don't know if these people come back to G4, but I do know there's space for everyone at Geeks and Gamers, at Nerdrotic, and right here at RK Outpost. So many channels that are going to thrive when G4 continues to fail. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below, especially about the games journalists hopping on board the Defend Frost train. Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.